You cut the salt. You started walking. You're taking the medication. So why is your blood pressure still high? Why does the number on that monitor refuse to go down, no matter how hard you try? Most people believe high blood pressure is simple. Eat less sodium, exercise more, take your pills, problem solved. But what if the real reason your blood pressure won't go down has nothing to do with salt? What if the cause is hidden, deeper, quieter, and happening every single day inside your body? High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. You don't feel it rising. You don't feel your arteries tightening. You don't feel the damage building until one day something breaks. And here's what almost nobody tells you. Blood pressure is not just about the heart. It's about your nervous system, your hormones, your stress levels, your sleep, your blood sugar, your inflammation, your lifestyle rhythm. You can do everything right on the surface and still miss the real trigger. Because blood pressure is a signal. It is your body reacting to something. And until you remove the real trigger, the numbers won't change. Today, you're going to understand the hidden reason your blood pressure won't go down. And once you see it, you won't look at your health the same way again. Let's start with what most people completely ignore. The first hidden factor is chronic stress. Not the kind of stress you notice, the constant low-level pressure. Deadlines, financial worry, relationship tension, scrolling news before bed, always being on. When your brain perceives stress, it activates your sympathetic nervous system. That system releases adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline tightens your blood vessels. Cortisol increases blood sugar. Both raise blood pressure. And if stress becomes daily, your arteries never fully relax. You might sleep, you might rest, but your nervous system stays alert. And when your nervous system stays alert, your blood pressure stays elevated. The second hidden factor is insulin resistance. When your blood sugar rises frequently from refined carbs and processed foods, your body produces more insulin. High insulin levels signal the kidneys to retain sodium. More sodium retention means more fluid in your bloodstream. More fluid means higher pressure against your artery walls. This is why some people reduce salt, but continue eating sugar and refined carbs, and their blood pressure doesn't improve. It's not just sodium, it's metabolic imbalance. The third hidden factor is poor sleep. When sleep quality drops, blood pressure regulation suffers. During deep sleep, your blood pressure naturally falls. If you don't reach enough deep sleep, it stays elevated overnight, night after night. And you wake up already stressed internally, even if you don't feel anxious. But there's something even more overlooked, and it might surprise you.
Inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation damages the lining of your blood vessels. That lining is called the endothelium. Its job is to help vessels relax and expand. When it's damaged, vessels become stiff. Stiff vessels cannot dilate properly, and stiff vessels increase blood pressure. What causes inflammation? Processed foods, lack of movement, excess visceral fat, poor gut health, chronic stress, environmental toxins. This is why medication alone sometimes isn't enough, because medication lowers pressure, but it doesn't always fix inflammation. Another overlooked factor is dehydration. When you don't drink enough water, blood volume can decrease temporarily. Your body responds by constricting vessels to maintain circulation. That constriction raises blood pressure. And many people replace water with caffeine. Caffeine stimulates the nervous system. In some individuals, it can cause temporary spikes in blood pressure, especially when consumed in high amounts. There is also magnesium deficiency. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels. Low magnesium levels can contribute to vessel constriction, and modern diets are often low in magnesium-rich foods. Now, think about this. Chronic stress, high insulin, poor sleep, inflammation, dehydration, micronutrient deficiencies, all happening at the same time. And we wonder why the number doesn't move. But we're not done yet, because the most powerful hidden trigger is still ahead.
Your breathing. Yes, your breathing. Many people breathe shallowly through the chest, fast, tight, almost constantly. This keeps the body in a mild stress state. Shallow breathing lowers carbon dioxide tolerance. Lower carbon dioxide tolerance can cause blood vessels to constrict, and constricted vessels increase blood pressure. Slow, deep, diaphragmatic breathing does the opposite. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation response, the healing state. Another hidden trigger is lack of consistent movement. Not intense workouts, just regular daily movement. Sitting for long hours stiffens arteries, reduces nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is a molecule that helps blood vessels relax. Less nitric oxide means tighter vessels. Sunlight exposure also plays a role. Natural light helps regulate circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm influences hormone balance. Hormone balance affects blood pressure. When your rhythm is disrupted, your pressure regulation is disrupted. And here's the part most people resist hearing. Weight alone is not always the problem. Metabolic health is. You can lose weight, but if stress, sleep, inflammation, and insulin remain unaddressed, blood pressure may stay high. Because blood pressure is not random, it is reactive. It reflects internal balance, or imbalance. And until you correct the imbalance, the monitor will keep reminding you.
So what actually lowers blood pressure naturally? First, calm the nervous system. 5 minutes of slow breathing daily. Long exhales. Gentle rhythm. Signal safety to your body. Second, stabilize blood sugar. Reduce refined carbohydrates. Increase fiber. Include protein in every meal. Support insulin sensitivity. Third, improve sleep quality. Consistent sleep schedule. Dark room. Cool temperature. No heavy meals before bed. Fourth, reduce inflammation. Whole foods, healthy fats, leafy greens, omega-3 rich sources, regular movement. Fifth, hydrate consistently. Water before caffeine, electrolyte balance, support circulation. Sixth, get natural sunlight early in the day. Reset your internal clock. Support hormonal rhythm. And most importantly, understand that blood pressure is feedback. It is not your enemy. It is your body asking for balance. Medication can help manage numbers, but lifestyle restores regulation. When you remove chronic stress, when you improve metabolic health, when you sleep deeply, when you breathe fully, when you reduce inflammation, your vessels respond. They soften, they relax, they adapt, and the number finally moves. Not because you forced it down, but because you fixed the hidden cause. High blood pressure is not always about salt. Sometimes it's about everything else.